welcome to a
hot buttered review of
The Intruder.
You're probably wondering why we saw The Intruder.
It was free.
Yeah, it was free. It's about a couple in San Francisco that buy a house from Dennis Quaid and the hilarity that comes with. I don't know what else to say about it.
This was the funniest fucking movie I've seen this year.
It's your typical Lifetime movie where someone's a little off and ruining this perfect life that these people have.
A little off. Talk about an understatement.
He's a little off.
He's a little off. What? Is this a spoiler thing? Or are you gonna do a spoiler section?
We can do one near the end. I don't think there's much to spoil because honestly, if you've seen any kind of movie like this, you know the basic plot and you know how it's going to end. I called the ending about
from the beginning.
Yeah, about 30 minutes in. I'm like, yeah.
Here's my thing. You never realize, because at one point they pull a Michael Myers thing, where at one point you see Michael Myers standing there, and the camera pans a little bit, and then it goes back, and he's not there. It's fucking hilarious when it's Dennis Quaid. It really is. It's creepy with Michael and the other slashers. But then you have fucking Dennis Quaid, and it's just fucking hilarious.
Because he's standing there in a baseball cap. He's just like...
He's like...
Hi. But yeah, it's...
Go the fuck away, Charlie.
Well,
go the fuck away, Charlie. That should be the title of the movie. Go away, Chuck.
I think the Blu-ray should be The Intruder. Go the fuck away, Charlie.
Go the fuck away, Charlie.
Go the fuck away, Charlie edition. There you go.
It's the R-rated cut, and the only difference is every time they tell them to go away, they put a fuck in there.
So yeah, it's basic paint by numbers. They buy the house. Dennis Quaid doesn't want to give up the house, and he's a little off. That
again,
I think that
murder and attempted murder, a little off.
That about sums the movie up. Honestly,
it's fucking hilarious.
So, what did you think?
That's not what I expected at all. I expected to actually attempt to be a horror movie. It was fucking hilarious.
It's a Lifetime movie.
I will fucking buy that. That's how funny it was. I will probably buy that on release day.
Jesus. I wouldn't go that far.
That's how fucking funny it was.
Hey, $3 at the video store, I'll throw down 3 bones on that motherfucker. Otherwise,
Probably gonna release at $14.
You think it'll release at 14?
No, I'll probably release at 20.
Now, if you didn't have the craziness of Dennis Quaid in this movie, would it be worth a shit?
No.
No.
Unless you got someone as equal.
I'm willing to bet this was written for
Cage.
For Nicolas Cage, yes.
I can't see it, though. I really can't. Dennis Quaid fits it better.
I mean, I could just imagine the camera panning and there's Nicolas Cage going, ah!
It's just the look from Face Off where it's just like...
Yes, the movie is a plot hole piece of shit. I mean...
It's fucking hilarious.
There's quite a few things in there.
What?!
Yeah. One of my main problems with is, when you do a movie like this, I'm supposed to feel for the couple.
Oh, I fucking hated the husband. The husband was such a fucking prick.
Yeah, the husband, Scott, was a piece of shit. Now, the wife, Annie, I felt for her.
I felt for the wife.
Because, one, she's got fucking Dennis Quaid coming around all the time. And two, her husband's a piece of shit. He's an asshole. And guess what else? He's got a buddy that's a fucking douchebag.
You know what my favorite part is? Okay. So he tells her all this shit. And it's not until the attempted rape that
Jesus.
that she's like, maybe I shouldn't talk to Charlie anymore.
I think Charlie may be a little off.
Exactly. Because her husband's such a prick that slightly creepy Charlie doesn't really matter.
And do you think the whole reason she's still hanging out with Charlie is because her husband's a prick? Like,
I think
fuck
so.
you then. I'll hang out with this old fuck.
I think so. Hey. Did he get a text?
Oh, Jesus.
I like how they never talk about that again, by the way.
Well, you never really find out
what it was.
Well, obviously he was slinging dick around.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. But they never even say that. I like how we were going to do a spoiler section, but fuck it.
Just make it all spoiler.
Fuck it, it's the Intruder.
I mean, yeah. Everyone knows, if you've seen a movie like this, you know how this shit's going to go. A movie where there's a crazy fuck.
That's how many fucking movies that could be. They could be one.
And they're all the same.
That could be What About Bob, though.
And this one is the same, except we get super nuts Dennis Quaid, which
if that wasn't in it, would have been shit.
Really raises the bar of this movie. Even though when I give my rating, it's probably not going to be too pretty. But
oh yeah, it doesn't give that.
Dennis Quaid isn't a fucking miracle worker, let's just put it that way. But we never really find out, they never really flesh out Charlie's backstory. Oh, he's a bad guy, he owes the IRS money. Fuck, man, I owe the IRS money every year.
Oh, tax fraud.
And then I'm like, is there a mafia thing in this, or...
Tax fraud and he killed his wife. That's about it.
Hey, never convicted. Never convicted.
I like how the daughter's barely in it, too.
Yeah, they just threw her in.
Like, he's a piece of shit. Bye.
It's like, well, we need to tie this up. Let's see. I'm trying to think. There was a huge fucking plot hole in there, and I can't remember what it was.
What?
Actually, there were a lot of plot holes.
And should we explain the whole what bit here?
Yeah, he screams what? He channels Little John in the middle of the fucking movie when
he knocks out Annie for a second.
He throws her into a refrigerator.
What?
She's unconscious, and he just goes, "What?"
Well, I didn't show the rest of that scene. He goes, "What?"
And it just cuts.
He looks around. Okay. Grabs his gun. Yeah.
What? Now,
runs out of bullets. What?
I tell you what. I tell you what was damn lucky was when they went into that hotel bar, and he just happened to be drinking there.
That's my thing. Like, because then you find out he hasn't been staying there. So what are the chances he's just fucking sitting there like, you know what? Yeah, this is it.
Oh, he's been... Get off your fucking phone.
You get off your fucking phone.
This is professional.
This is very professional. Fuck you.
God.
Technically, we are on your phone right now.
Jesus. This phone isn't hooked up. It's dead.
What?
But yeah, I really dislike the husband.
The husband's a piece of shit.
And the friend was a douchebag.
The friend was a douchebag. But you want to know something?
I honestly wanted Annie to get away from both of them. I wanted her to move to Florida and be happy.
I was going for Charlie this whole movie.
Well, yeah, I'm like, oh, just kill that fucking guy. And the worst part, here's a big spoiler. The worst part is, I think this is where the movie fucked itself, was at the end, Annie should have been the one doing the coup de grace on Charlie.
But I know Charlie was coming into his house.
No.
This is my house.
No. The film establishes that Scott's a big pussy. she should have been the one to do it.
You're not gonna shoot me. You know why? You're a fucking pussy. That's a line. Not the fucking part. It's PG-13. But.
And apparently, somewhere along the line, Scott became a magician and was able to get a shell out of his coat pocket and loaded into the shotgun.
See, I got confused about that bit because I was like,
"This is a guy that there's a subplot where I don't want guns on the property. My brother was killed by a gun, but apparently he was smooth enough to take a shotgun shell out of Charlie's pocket." And slip it into a shotgun, even though this guy has absolutely no experience with firearms, especially a shotgun. Here's another problem I have. Why the fuck does Charlie only have long guns? He has no handguns?
Hunting.
He's not packing a 38?
Quick side note. I like how we're introduced to him, by the way. They walk up to the house.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
This is how you see. This is when you see Dennis Quaid for the first time in this movie. They walk up to the house. They see a fucking deer. They walk up a little farther. Then they hear a fucking gunshot behind them. The deer falls down. Dennis Quaid walks up, shoots the fucker in the head, and then looks out.
He doesn't walk. He runs up.
He runs up, shoots the deer in the fucking head, and then looks up. Oh, hey, sorry to scare you guys. You want to see the house? You want to look at the house? Sorry.
I think that's the point I knew. All right, this movie may be a piece of shit, but it's going to be a fun ride with Dennis Quaid at the wheel, you know? I'm like, yeah, I think I'm going to dig this a little bit. But, yeah, he saves the movie. A little bit. I mean, it wasn't great. It wasn't written well. I would probably, being generous, I give it 2 stars.
I was about the same, but I was thinking between 1.5 to 2.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'd say without Dennis Quaid.
Without Dennis Quaid, it would have been.
I'd give it 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's entertaining for Dennis Quaid alone, but don't expect anything new from this movie. It's the same old crazy, obsessed person, except this time it's a house and Annie.
And the thing is, they came up with this. It's just, it was like, it seemed original, but what really wasn't.
No, it's this movie's been done 100 times, but I think the whole Quaid factor is what's really shining a light on it. I mean, when I heard a review that was like, yeah, it's pretty paint by numbers, but Dennis Quaid channels Nicolas Cage, I'm like, fuck, I gotta see that. I mean, when you go back to Jaws 3 when he's screaming, "Get out of the water! Get out of the water!" I mean, on a megaphone at SeaWorld.
What?
But yeah, I don't know if I'd recommend it. Don't bother going to the theater to see it.
Unless you get in for free.
Yeah. If you get in for free, go see it. I would say wait for, if you're at home, drunk, pick it up off Prime. Or if you actually have a video store in your town, it's possible. Check it out there. I think this may be playing the drive-in with fucking Endgame. So you gotta sit through 3 hours of Endgame, and then Nicolas Cage.
Dennis
Quaid. The other thing, he gets hit in the head with a bottle and total no sell.
He doesn't really give a fuck.
Yeah. But he gets hit in the head with a baseball bat. It's like, oh. We pretty much told you the whole movie.
You won't shoot me because you're a pussy.
I think my favorite one of my favorite parts was when he burns that guy's upholstery.
Yeah.
The douchebag.
He throws a cigarette on the ground, he burns the fucking upholstery. And that's the thing. They kind of set it up to where like he was gonna burn him because he finds him and he's like, "Smoke a cigarette." Nah, I'm good. No, I insist. Smoke a cigarette. Smoke a fucking cigarette. It's like, okay. Can I have one?
You don't smoke.
He put- I thought you quit. Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing though. If a guy that's a little off comes to my house with pizza, I'm gonna chill out with him.
That's my thing.
Have some wine. Hell yeah.
It took the rape, the attempted rape, for it to be like, huh? Charlie's a little weird.
Well, he brought pizza.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's The Intruder. What'd you give it? I gave it 2.
1.5 to 2. I can't decide between there. I'm leaning more towards 2 because Dennis Quaid did add something to it.
We'll just call it 2. So that's it. Wait till home video, or if you're good enough, maybe Netflix will get it. This probably won't be on Disney Plus.
What?
So I think that's it for The Intruder.
Yeah.
There's not much to say about it, other than
What?
so. As always,
Okay.
like, share, subscribe, push the bell button. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Hit that notification bell.
So you'll know whenever we got into the movies for free.
Yep.
Maybe we should call this cheap ass reviews.
We'll have 2 separate ones. We'll have hot buttered reviews for the movies we have to pay for, and then the cheap ass reviews for the ones we get in free.
I think there's only in the hot butter reviews listing.
In game. That's the only one we paid for.
I didn't pay for it.
Fuck you.
I think in all of them, the only one I paid for was Logan.
That's true.
Yeah. So yeah. We'll see you next time for cheap ass reviews. And as always, aloha for just a while.
What?